You find your environment quite changed since last you looked upon the campaign. Specifically, head turns from side to side as the Hearthguard searches his current environment. It is the ruin of an old lodge, by the looks of things. A few logs actually yawn downward from a mostly missing roof. And beyond them you can see that winter still holds court in this land, but does not entirely die under the wither of the winter, given, as one of you hypothesized, the balance and, again, symbiont nature of this world and the magic that courses through it. Kneeling beside a fire is the gentleman that you met very briefly before withdrawing from the campaign, Boris. His coonskin cap is to one side as he works the fire. He's a bald gentleman. And he's quite old, and there's a shake in his hands that speaks of having felt more pain than any man needs to over the course of any life. His hunting rifle is splayed to one side, and you can see that a gunny sack with some linens and some boxes of small, obvious trail supply sit beside him as well, and he is staring toward you. A smile crosses his lips. At last, your sense, I see you move. You have returned to machine, yes? Your Pendral man has returned. He's good. He's finer company. When we met in ruin, I felt as though you were slipping away. I tried to make my words quickly, so you would know Boris is friend. But here we are safe enough. We are south of village. No one has come through in time since your full words end, and whispers only leave machine. I found just to ask you to come away before the six come, knowing you defeat the Ursula. And you did, you walk, but I could tell you are not there. It is as they have said. It is only when the eyes of others see through theirs that a full and true speech made. Has been nearly 3 days since we come back to this place. North, there has been activity. Was night, I hear great noise. I see light through darkness. He do best as could and went make scout, despite my weary bones and the betrayal of these old legs. There is old mill from times of great war, sat since Simocrian refugees. After war, they all forced from border. His mill, his paper mill, serve many functions, travelers. Lights, and I see them. I see old trans armies. They say the armies destroy. They say threat, but the day there, I see them many. They walk with limp. They seem confused. They seem broken. And they led by a man, strange man, yattering man. They have taken the mill. I hear metal scream. I hear stone upon stone. I did not stay. Machines, all trans machines, the adaptoids, even broken, even weak. Rifle and broken leg were too little against them. Still the sound, still the light, and yet so close to the six do not come. If Boris knows this, the six must know this. So these things I say unto you, Hearthguardman. What do you ask of Boris, huh? We make way toward the flame.
We'll look down at our hands, see if we're holding the shard.
You find that hand is actually balled into a fist, And you are aware of the fact that there is a closed straight razor inside that.
Where is the mines compared to this mill? Is it on the way?
Mill, as I say, is north of here. Village is east of here. They are not so far, but they are apart from one another, certainly. I know many ways to leave the old mill to come to the mines. But there is great danger at the mines. As I say, when they destroy the village, they come, laughingly burn it all away. They're very powerful, these monsters. They are not born of the magics, I think. I think they are born of the raids and their toys and their curses, you know. You understand?
Yeah, well, your people have suffered enough here. We don't want you to bring other tribes in. We could deal with this.
You may not be same Hearthguard, but tales of your people being of good. They are true, and they warm Boris' heart. You know, his eyes start to water a bit. He blinks it away. They destroy a village for a few pots filled with stones. Why they do this thing?
Yeah.
What pots? What stones?
I give you a pot, it fall open, a stone in your hand.
So there was more than just this one here?
Oh yes, yes, they find them in village. I do not know who had these pots, but they found them through their breaking of village. They loot while others were chained to be dragged off to old mines.
You know how many they found?
I know that when I took this one back from the cart, there were crates filled with.
And did they bring them to the mines?
They have made the observatory overlook the mines. They have made that their quarter. That is where they return after their business. They go in a little shift to watch over area of mine entry, but only one of them they call Hobgoblin. Only he go into mines. It's not much longer, then we will move on to slumbers. I am old and lonely man, and I am sorry. You see, I, in my dreams, see Latveria. It is place of beauty. The trees grow tall into a steel blue sky. The people travel without care or fear. They are safe, you know. We are not Zifro. We are not Roman. We are not even Maximum. We are one people. And we do not need to make wonder. Only to we do not need wonder because we can place our roots down and know that that house will be a one worth living one's whole calling. The world outside of this place, it is unkind, it is unfriendly, but not in my dreams is Latveria such as a place. No war, no crime. And why? Because in my dreams, there is a castle, like from storybook of China. Its tall spires cast out a cold shadow. They cast a shield over us all. As long as those towers stand tall and true, their standards waving. And he begins at this point to actually cry. Tears running down his cheeks. There, at the tallest tower, there stands a man. A man that I pray one day we might all meet such a man. That from the rage and heartbreak of death and fail, he found strength to remake himself and make ultimate sacrifice. His body would break, his mind would roil, and knowing that his sacrifices would leave him broken prey, he binds himself in the matter of war, in armorings, sealed within faceless hell, with but twin arrow slits through which to see all that God has placed. He stands on his tower so high that the entire world can see him. For this is key. For the world will target him. It will see him and blame him for doing just the work of a good king, to keep his people safe. Let all of the fiends aim their weapons at his chest, for he is iron, and he makes all things for us in his sacrifices. They will never bring war as long as he can provide them a target to make war upon. I see this man, and I see him each night when I slumber, and this man never was. I am of the old faith, the spirits, Mother Wood, Sister Stream. I do not know such a man, but they tell me my dreams were true. Till the hand of the reverser fell upon this world. He blinks away his tears. I think you have heard enough from this ragged old gypsy, yes? I thank you.
What do you think?
I shall slumber, and then, by morning's light, as you have said, you'll go and look upon the old mill.